Yeah, it's not you. This worry of being alone. Oh, hello, Lulu. This worry of being alone, this worry of whatever worry you have, they just need to be let go. That's why the Schumann Resonance hits strongly the people who have stuff to do still. And in the past few days, we've been asked to feel all this stuff that is bubbling on the surface and just let it go. You get me? Oh, beautiful, I'm here. I'm here. That's why I'm here. Because some of us doesn't have no one to talk to. And it can be quite lonely. So that's why I'm here. Um, it's all good. It's all good. There is negativity that needs to be purged and released. And whoever felt really energetic instead, that congratulations, because that means that you have upgraded yourself. People pleasing is still a demon though. We all fall victim of it, I think. So it's important to release these things. So anger, like what does anger fix? You know, what does anger fix? Nothing. You can, you can be angry. It's just your energy being used, isn't it? You have to do the work. You have to make yourself angry, use that energy to keep staying angry. It's like energy from your pocket, you understand? So it's not that you have to stop. You just have to let it go because it's useless. Um, and like this, many other things, many other things like grief or regret or like grudges, holding grudges or not forgiving or like it all require a lot of energy from your side to keep them up. So it's like let it go because the only one who is making the effort is you. So the energy that the only person who is using the energy is you. It's pointless. You learn to transcend, um, any situation. What transcend mean? It's you move above. It's like when people piss me off, I put my boundaries up, but then in the end I always radiate love and light, no matter. Oh, Lulu, of course you. I love you too. Um, and it's because I haven't been being in this, process for long. It's integrating your darkness and your light. Is purging, limiting belief, past trauma. It's a long journey. It's not a simple one, and it's not a quick one. And you don't get fixed by tarot card or using some cinnamon, like some people make you believe. There is actually some really deep work to do inside of you and be bare naked in front of your demons, face them. When you chase something, you have to ask yourself, why are you chasing it? If you're chasing it, it's because you feel that you don't have it, like a lack, you know? And If you feel luck, you will manifest more luck. But every day, every step that we take, we become stronger and stronger, even though it's not super visible immediately. But we are. You are. Every time you face one of your demons, every time you face what your fear, your limiting belief, when you become vulnerable in front of yourself, your ego dies, because it's not about you no more. You know, that's why it's called ego death. It's because it's not really about, it's not, the whole world doesn't just rotate about you, around you. I used to do that a lot, like saying, oh, this person did this and this person did that and my family did this and this, and it's like, girl, you have to look yourself in the mirror one day and say, come on now. People are not here to keep you happy. People are not here, it's people do you wrong, people do you good. That is life. You have been the bad bitch for somebody's story too, so just move away from people that you don't like, but they are not, you cannot tell them how to act, how to behave, and you cannot hold grudges around them. What happened. What has been. That's it. And yeah, we elevate, it's like taking an elevator and going up. That's why it's called ascension. That's why it's called moving to 5D. Yeah, you see, even that projection. So you think that your husband was cheating, trying to catch him. You are creating something that is not even there. You see how crazy we can go? We get possessed by those demons. That's why people, they come to me, they do not understand, like, they really possess you, because all those actions are not from a clear state of mind. Like, you thought your husband was cheating, you create an illusion, and you started to act with it, but you were possessed. You were possessed by something, a force, an energy that was creating drama or illusions. And we act possessed by it. It's like when we try to control people, it's the same. It's like, oh, this guy, I've been talking to him and he did not do that, he did not do that, and he treated me like this and that. So just let him go, If people doesn't behave in a way that you think is okay, then just let it go. If you carry on and texting and doing, you're possessed. You can't even see it. Why are you acting like this? What are you achieving? Why are you putting all this energy in what, really? Possession is very subtle at times. It's like, I can catch myself now because I'm way more aware of my behavior. I try always to go out of my body and like sit and watch myself, Like, I try to go out of my body and turn my face and watch myself. That is my higher self looking at me. And when you do that, sometimes it's like, oh my God, why is she behaving like this today? Why is she possessed today? Because we get possessed. Way easier and a lot more than what you would ever imagine at times, if you're not able to catch yourself in it. Or for anything, really. Like, I remember even me, I wanted to get a lot of more followers, and I started to go live and like overdrain myself chasing something. And, again, I catched myself again. You see, it's all about how much aware you can be of yourself. And I asked myself, what are you doing? Like, you are draining yourself and overstretching yourself and going live and giving, and nothing is coming. Like, again, I was coming from a place of lack. I was like, oh, but I need more people, otherwise I'm talking to nothing. And it's like, well, that is still, again, your ego. Again, chasing, again, draining, behaving weirdly. Like, we're not none of that shit. We're trying to go away from that, we're trying to see things for what they are, behavior for what they are. And again, the more you keep thinking that the issue is outside of you, the more that you keep thinking that the issues are people, the more you are in the wrong. Is another illusion. Because many of you are like, no, I will put boundaries, this and that. Yeah, but again, it's always your attention in you and others, you and the external world, constantly. And the reality, it's, you need to learn how to manage you and you, It's like, yeah. No, it's not. You can feel them, those emotions. You can never suppress anything. So remember, you can never suppress some. If you suppress an emotion, it will come out in another way. Because it's like a pan that is boiling and you're trying to put the lid and you can try and keep it, but in some way it will explode, So what we have to do is feel it and see it and looking at yourself, It's like, okay, I'm feeling this. Why am I feeling this? For example, if you feel that somebody's going to cheat on you and it's not true and you are creating a scenario that is not real in your head, you need to ask yourself, why do I feel that? And probably you feel that because in the past somebody else betrayed you or cheated, or perhaps you think you're not worthy, or perhaps you think, oh, he can find better, and so I'm worried that he cheat. And so the more you sit down and you see the reasoning, you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling this because I'm not secure of myself. That's why I'm feeling this. And in a second, you exorcise a demon, because you just have to say to yourself, you are worthy of loyalty. You are worthy of love and respect. And if somebody doesn't do that for you, they will just leave. You will just let them go. There is no need for drama, chasing, like spying people on the phone. That is not things for divine people. If somebody cheats on you, you will know at some point. And that, if that is it, just let them go. Yeah. When you think worries, you manifest them. And I did that plenty of time. Plenty of time. I am really at home. Yeah, I feel at home. I mean, we all of us supposed to feel safe and bright days ahead, you know? But yeah. So I'm glad that you are all recovering slowly from this energetical shift. How do I make myself do something if I'm drained? You're not supposed to do anything when you're drained. Yeah. No drama if it's not meant to be, you get me? That's why, but that is still the control demon, because you meet people and situations and think, no, this is my guy, this is my husband, and it's gonna be my husband forever, and I will make sure that it's gonna be my husband forever, and I will check on his phone, and I will, no, girl, like, no. You meet somebody, it's not 100% secure that it will be your husband forever, and you do not have to keep them with you. I used to push my ex-boyfriend in the middle of temptation. And you know why? Because I wanted to know as quick as possible. I didn't want to waste many years of my life, right? So I would meet somebody, I would take them to Italy and just throw them in the middle of my super pretty Italian friends, and I would disappear. Because I want to test them. It's like, if you're gonna be, I want to know as quick as possible. And if that happened, okay, you can go. Fine, you proved me. That that you were not worth it. Like, we are the queens, I don't have to work to keep you, do I? Actually, I just have to test you, maybe. It's just shifting the woman perspective from, because woman has been brainwashed a lot of this. Like, I wanted to do a live with a guy that I find really interesting in TikTok, and he was like, I saw that he wouldn't pop live. I would not say name or anything, and in the end he said, "Oh, I don't want to pop live because my girlfriend is jealous." And he's like, "I'm sorry. It just breaks my heart." It's like, woman, since when we became so freaky? Since when we became so bad? Like, if my boyfriend have an interest and he has an interview somewhere with a female, like, how can I be jealous of what? Like, it's like, how much insecure do you have to feel in order to do that? I would push my husband in the middle of girls, or in the middle of, because that is the level, that the trust that I need. I know that you can put me naked in a room full of men, and if I am loyal and if I am in love, nothing will happen. There is no worry at all. There is no doubts even. And instead, I see all those women and men that try to cage their love, like put it underneath a secure bowl, check the phone. No, you cannot do that. No, you cannot do that. No, you cannot go and see this girl. No, you cannot speak. It's like, are we where? A nursery school? Are we a nursery school? Like, I don't know. Just my idea. You don't have to force things, that are not meant to be, and like this stuff, of limiting each other life. Like, I could never be with a man that tell me you can do this or that, like, or you can do this and not that, like, that wouldn't work with me. It would not work. Like, I cannot say this to you and you cannot say this to me. Like, what if, what is the trust then? It's a fake trust. If you have to spy on your phone, or if you have to ask to friends, if you have to say, oh, you're allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that, that is not real then, that is really not real. Like, it's not real love, it's not real trust. and that is it. So what how big the trust is, you know? It's like how far this trust go. Yeah, you see, like, you are a photographer, you were photographing woman, and then the woman came, your girlfriend came to check what you were doing. Like, I don't know, I don't understand this. When you fall in love, you fall in love with a person. You fall in love with that person. So you don't fall in love with a manual that says, okay, this person does this, like, uh, like, you have to be free, and the person have to be free, and if you both like the free version of yourself, then you can stay together for real, and that you really have a trust, you know. But if you constantly have this attitude, or like you need to keep someone, like, that was never your job in the first place. You were never meant to keep someone, never. You are meant to meet someone that want to stick around no matter what you do. Like, I'm just gonna. Yes, Riley, but still is yourself. You're still trapped in you, and like, I know it's very hard, but you will get there one day, very soon. Mm. Mm. What happened, Lulu? Verbal. Mm. What is that? Okay, one day we will meet. Yeah, probably we will. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, so yeah, but also you have an obsession, Riley. You have an obsession with men. You do. So I don't know how many times I have to tell you to remove. You are being possessed. You get me? You see only, oh my God, I don't want to die alone. I want a partner. I want a soulmate. I'm going to put boundaries. I will use, like, that is your eyes are aiming at the wrong topic right now. Like, that is not the priority. The priority is you getting back to your own mental health, being able to be stable for more than 3 months without doing that up and down shit. So right now, you do not have to focus on men and the dynamic of the relationship between you and men. It's about you. Cool. I'm glad you get that. Or people that say, oh my God, people who say I'm trapped in weddings, I would like to slap you all. Like, without evil intention, but you are not trapped nowhere. If things doesn't work, you can just move on, literally. Separation, whatever it is, like, people that prolong their suffering in situations and circumstances that are not for your highest good, I don't know why you're doing this. Like, you are not trapped nowhere. Never. Every time you say I'm trapped inside a wedding, you are creating that. You are creating something that doesn't exist. Like, it's not real. It's another of those demons, another illusion. It's not real. How do you deal with your shadow? I'm doing the authentic self and I see the shadow. So, Being your authentic self means embracing your shadow and your light together. When you integrate your shadow and your life, you become your authentic self. Because authenticity is not only light, right? So when you incorporate your shadow and your light together, you embrace them all, then you might even be afraid of your authenticity at times. This is what happened to me, at least. Like, when you see who you really are and you embrace your darkness and your shadow and you accept them all and you bless them all, the two sides of the spectrum, then you see your authentic self. And at times we might even have some trouble to accept our authentic self. Well, sexual energy, it's a very delicate topic. Hello, Enchantress. So our libido is our sexual energy, and a lot of us have some let's say some shame or guilt around our sexuality, and you are not able to step fully into your divine power if you don't know totally your sexual energy, how to use it, or if it's blocked by trauma or shame from the past, or if you have been, afraid of explore it or understand it or show it, or there is a lot of trauma that can get created around sexual energy, sexuality, and many people carry it without really being aware of it. So when I do my session, we go to analyze all those topics and see how you feel about it, and if you feel empowered or disempowered, or if you feel like, yeah, Jay, I hope you got what I was saying. And then you can heal, you can, but there are things that needs to be faced, and that's it. Yeah, usually it takes 90 minutes to go deep into the issues of things, because I have an hour session available as well, but it's never enough. Like, an hour is never enough. This is what I realize with all my customers. Like, an hour is just, it's never enough, because we need to go quite deep in certain things. And again, facing your demons at time, what really means is facing the fact that sometimes we are the one who create most of our suffering. We create our illusions. We create our suffering, literally. And we do this all the fucking time. Like, I'm not joking. And I see it even here in this chat, like, already what Lulu says, there is something there that if I had a session with Lulu, I would explain to her, like, there is a little demons inside of you. Jay, same thing. Riley, same thing. Yeah, you can find the link in my bio. So in my profile, there is a face, and underneath that circle, there is a link. You can click it. If you have trouble with money, I do accept if you want to message me on Instagram about it. I can try and see if I can make a discount, or sometimes I do some free session in here. So if you fancy to pop live, I will put your face here so that people can see what I do during my session. and that could be a way to have it for free. But I know, Lulu. I know, because I feel this shit. Like, it cannot hide from me. That's why some of my customers as well, sometimes they get a bit mad because I put a finger in exactly where the problem is. And they feel like, she found it! And people sometimes they get defensive about it because, of course, the wrong pattern doesn't want to be exorcised. So when I find it, the pattern is like, oh fuck, let me hide. Yeah, Riley, just get into a bath and soak yourself into the bath with some essential oil and some Epsom salt. Put some music and just stop using your brain. I beg you, just find a way for your mind not to speak today. Just get lost on doing a bath, putting cream, paint, sing, clean the house, whatever. But just do not use your brain today, please. You will thank me for that. So yeah, even when people say, I'm trapped in a job that I don't like, we all create a cage that is not real. Illusions, we create so many. Sorry, my stomach, I'm trying to change my perception. Oh, hello, Charlotte. Yeah, and Brandon, that sentence is amazing. Be yourself. Is the way you do it. Nobody else do it like you, and this is our power. Yes, not speaking, not thinking. Heaven. Yes, exactly. Yeah, keep your energy. Keep your energy for activities. You know. Yeah. But yeah, every time in the Schumann Resonance thing that we receive a strong amount of vibrations and frequencies, you will be forced and pushed to face your shadow. So, if you have the app of the Human Resonance in your phone and you feel weird or whatever, check how the amount of the frequency that we are receiving, okay? And remember that if there is shadow to be purged or shadow that you have to look at in yourself, they will come out. So you will feel even more like tired or sleepy or anxious or depressed or sadness or whatever, because the universe is telling you face these things because it's an illusion and you have the power to remove and change everything all the fucking time. But your mind got you stuck in a loop. Yeah. People won't leave you alone. You have to leave alone people. Just detach from whoever makes you feel bad. Doesn't matter if it's family. Your peace of mind is the priority, isn't it? Let's leave all the people that doesn't make you feel yourself, okay? um, Life is so beautiful. And it's so crazy. And it's even better than a film. And yet we choose in what reality to live in, you know? That is mostly what is happening. It's like you can keep tormenting, you can keep living in a tormented way with a tormented mind, tormented by illusions. Or you can just destroy the illusion and live in the reality that you deserve to live. And it's possible, and it's very simple. And everything that comes against that is an illusion. Anything that tells you that it's not possible, that there is no better coming, or that is all not real. Good. Make peace the priority. Yes. A cheers to that. Right. I'm gonna leave you now, my beautiful butterflies. Make sure you check my YouTube, and if you fancy a session with me, the link, you know where to find it. And I will be popping back live tonight after dinner. Make sure you have the notification bell on, and enjoy the day at the moment, okay? Ciao, ciao, butterflies.